for those of you who do suffer from hay fever, this is the first I think we've seen of it in a couple of years, as we're really having a vigorously beautiful spring due to the April rains and a little bit of May showers as well. The previous 2 years were just so dry that we just didn't really have much grass growing, and now everything's leaping out and flowering and pollinating, and it's beautiful to see, but occasionally a little irritating to the throat and nose. But anyway, springtime, I want to actually finish off the last of the 2019 Chardonnay in style. So we were going back to our case deals that we offered at the beginning of COVID 2 years ago in the spring, as a way to sort of hopefully bookend this COVID experience, as it seems COVID is making its last gasp for our attention this May, and hopefully we'll be done with this going forward. But anyway, we're going to offer half off on case buys to our wine club members who've been amazingly supportive throughout this 2-year COVID period, and then a quarter off for non-wine club members for case buys. Then I just want to share a story from a day I spent in San Francisco last week calling on accounts, which I hadn't done since COVID began. So it's been over 2 years since I've been in the city, meeting sommeliers, going to our top retailers and showing our wines and making sales. And the highlight for me was the last stop at Hornos, which is on California Street. It's the new Michael Mina iteration, where years ago Aqua was, and then Michael Mina was, and there was a new young sommelier there that I'd never met named Caleb, who came from Lazy Bear, which is one of our top accounts in the city. And I showed him the wines, and he was very enthusiastic. And in particular, he really hit upon the Chardonnay, which, and the Michael Mina group is known for its love of Burgundy, which is where Chardonnay comes from. And they're not known to be big fans of California Chardonnay or Napa Chardonnay in particular. But our style is more reminiscent of the old world, which is why we do it this way. Riley describes it beautifully in his write-up in this email. But also Caleb picked up on a very subtle aspect of the Chardonnay that I almost never talk about, because it's really subtle, and I don't really like to bog people down in talking about minute details that only a few of us really notice and care about. But he said there was an element in the Chardonnay that he only sees in the top Chardonnays from Burgundy and Chablis, and he got very, very excited and then bought the wine. And it was just so validating for me to see, this young guy who's, I think, very talented, really acknowledging what we've been working on and trying to do. And it was a wonderful feeling of validation. So, and also the city, I think this was the Wednesday. It was a beautiful day, a little bit warmer than today. And the city looked a lot better than I thought it would. I hadn't really spent much time there, but hopefully there's hope for that great city can rebound, and there's restaurants that are opening up, and the vibes seem pretty positive all day long. So here's to the recovery from this challenging episode from the last 2 years, and a great deal on the last of the 2019 Chardonnay. Cheers all.